Yay, fun. Hello and good evening. Right now, Kathy, Teddy, and friends at Carroll College. I'm looking into the camera, but I'm looking at all of you guys, right? This is awkward. I am so glad you're here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Kaylin Sloan Harris, and I am the district administrator for the Montana District of Circle K. And here we go. And this is our social and district opportunities fair. So glad you guys can come and be social with the other members of your club. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that'd be great. My lovely assistant, Sophie, is going to come help us, click the button. But Sophie, thank you again so much for hosting us tonight. And Sophie, the president of Carroll College Circle K. And yeah, she had us come here, and we're here from the Carroll College Library, and on with the show. Does everyone, let's see, I kind of had a little icebreaker planned. Maybe we'll go around the room. Everyone can say hi and introduce themselves. And the question of the evening is, what is your favorite candy? Fair? Do you want to start us off there?
Are we all going to talk to the camera?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay,
Everybody
hello.
can say hi.
Everyone, I'm Sophie. I'm the president of the Circle K at Carroll College. And I would say my favorite candy are definitely Reese's peanut butter cups. They're just so good. The chocolate peanut butter, but not the Reese's Pieces. Those are different. And if you say Reese's, that's just weird. So there you go.
Very good. Who's next? Come on up, please.
My name is Henry. I am the treasurer for the Carroll College K, and my favorite candy would be Snickers. Pretty classic, yeah.
Because you're not yourself when you're hungry.
True that.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maggie Bailey, and I am the Carroll College secretary. And my favorite candy is Bitto Honey.
Ooh.
I know, I'm a big grandma kind of.
Hi, my name's Abby Brown, and I'm just a member. I'm a freshman at Carroll.
An amazing member.
Never just a
Yeah.
member.
Yeah. Yeah, and I am also a Reese's peanut butter cup fan. Yeah.
Conspiracy.
I'm Michael, and I think my favorite candy would just be a Hershey's bar, not super complicated to anything.
Michael?
Hi, my name is Lexi. I'm a freshman at Carroll, and I think my favorite candy is Kit Kat.
That's a good one too.
Woohoo. Go, Kathy.
Oh, okay. I'd have to say anything that Shepherd's Candies and Butte mix.
Ooh. I think it's also fun and for me to share today that Kathy is also the inspiration for a new ice cream from the Phillipsburg Creamery called the Tutty Nutty Irishman, right?
Tutty's Nutty Irishman, yep.
Yes. So that'll be available in the month of March from the Phillipsburg Creamery. And I'm going to have them deliver some to my in-laws in Anaconda. Woo!
Yeah, they deliver for free in Butte and Anaconda on Wednesdays.
Nice. Very good. And again, I'm Kaylin Sloan Harris, District Administrator, and my favorite candy are Skittles or Starburst. So, but only the red ones, because I really like the package of the red kind, very good. Well, thank you for indulging us. And Kathy, you don't see anybody else online yet? Anyone?
Nothing.
Okay, no problem. Well, I won't keep you guys too long tonight, but we just wanted to have a little conversation about the District Opportunities Fair. We haven't had a district convention in 2 years and haven't done our regular election. So this year we're just trying something new, and we're going to have an election this week and hopefully move forward as a district to do fun things and move mountains. So tonight, go ahead and click the button. Tonight, we're just going to have a quick discussion about what to do. Oh, look at, we already did that. We're ahead of the game. So as most of you already know, the structure of Circle K International consists of you guys, members. Everyone is a member of a club who is run by a club board. And all the clubs in Montana are represented by what we call the district board. Montana is its own district. That's not the case for every state. They have like combination districts like Lamiston, Louisiana, Mississippi, West Tennessee is a district, and they're all lumped together. But obviously, we're pretty big, so as a state, so it's just us and just Montana. And we have 4 clubs in Montana right now. Do you think can any of you guys venture a guess who the other clubs are? MSU, yep, Carroll. U of M and Missoula. One more. Butte, yes, Montana Tech and Butte. Good job. And then go ahead. We're part of the Montana district. And then, of course, then there's an international board that is elected every summer at the International Convention and represents the entire organization and regions and areas. So go ahead. So why should we participate in the district? And Sophie, do you want to come up and just talk about why you think it would be cool for us to do more district activities?
Yes.
All right.
I would appreciate that.
The member view.
Yes, of course. So I think the district board is a great opportunity to get all the schools. in
Got somebody
Montana-
joining.
Oh,
Yeah.
to all the schools in Montana to participate together. I think it'd be awesome to have more communication amongst the schools and even do like a big service project with all the schools combined. And it's awesome just to know that there's other people in other parts of the state that are also like super involved in service. And then there's also a lot of fun opportunities that I know Kaylin's going to talk about when you're on the district board that are also cool to even get to know people outside of Montana that are involved in Circle K. So that's super special.
Thank you, Sophie. That's exactly right. I just, I feel like Circle K has so many facets to it and so many things that make it an amazing organization. You could just go out and do service on your own. Just call up Habitat for Humanity or the Humane Society and say, I want to give a couple hours. But you miss something. You miss all of this. You miss all of your, meeting friends and making connections around the state and really around the country, And so I think that, you guys probably know with COVID and everything, the last 2 years have been pretty tame. There hasn't been a lot going on. We haven't had opportunities to get together. And so we're really hoping to put together something that's exciting, but useful for clubs in the next year. Before we go on, did you have a question?
I want, the one other thing that you miss, and we used to do this with the Circle K at Tech. Members of our club sponsored the members, and in exchange, they came and did projects with us or worked on something at our homes, or, you could basically hire a Circle K member. And then, so I'd hire Sophie, and then Sophie and I would pay her dues. And then she would come and do some project at my house. Or my office. And it sounds kind of like we're paying for your slave labor or something, but it really was designed to give the students an opportunity to find adults who they might be interested in shadowing for jobs or mentoring them. I've written recommendations for some of the students that we sponsored. So it becomes an opportunity for you to meet people who might be able to help you out down the road.
Yeah, it's who you know sometimes. And that networking piece is really, really crucial. And having contacts in different places in the country is really useful as well. So we just want to be able to enrich your Circle K experience and make it wonderful and fulfilling. And there's more outside the club level, and we'd like to bring that to you. Before we go on, I'd just like to say hello to Amaya, who has joined us. Amaya, do you want to pop on and introduce yourself real quick if you're listening and able to do that?
Yeah, definitely.
And the question, we did an icebreaker question. If you just want to introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, anything interesting about you, and what your favorite candy is.
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, definitely. My name is Amaya Williams. I'm originally from Great Falls, Montana, but I'm going to school here in Bozeman. So I'm in the Bozeman MSU Circle K. And I'm a sophomore right now. And my favorite candy definitely depends on the day, I feel like. But I always can go for like a Heath bar.
Very nice, very nice. Maya, somebody wants to say hi to you. You want to say hi, Lexi? Lexi Haney is here from
Hello.
Harvard. So these guys were both in Key Club together. So that's another fun thing is we have all these connections from all over, and you can meet people, new people, and reunite with old people. So that's exciting. So thank you, Amaya. We were just kind of getting started and talking about why we should participate in the district. And I think that will bring us to district activities are amazing. We usually have a convention every year. Sometimes there's a fall retreat that will help us train officers and get new members excited about being in Circle K. And we can plan big service projects that we can do together as a state. You guys can travel together to the international convention. There's all sorts of wonderful opportunities, but there has to be people in charge of putting it together for you. And so that is the Montana District Board and why we need one. This year with COVID, we had not a lot of opportunities to bring these things together, and we haven't had any district officers since last fall. And so, yeah, we're going to start over again and make something great for you guys. So I just wanted to briefly go over the jobs that are available with the Montana District Board, and hopefully you find a place where you would maybe like to fit into that whole circumstance right there. So the Montana District Board is consisting of the district governor, the secretary treasurer, the webmaster. That's an appointed position after the elections. The board will appoint that position. And then the Council of Presidents. If you're familiar with Key Club, there's a board of the executives and then lieutenant governors. But since we're so small and we only have 4 clubs at this moment, every president is a member of the district board. So, and then they do have, we have district committees that are laid out in our bylaws. So members and other club officers can also serve as committee chairs on the district level. And we have 3 standing committees that are in the bylaws: membership development and education, Kiwanis family relations, and service committees. So go ahead, Sophie. And then we'll talk really quick about being the district governor. I took the first part out of the bylaws. The governor shall have the duty of furthering the objects of CKI and promoting the interests of Circle K clubs within his or her district. So that would make you the chief executive of the district, the chair of the district board, the member of the International Council, responsible for training officers, and responsible for communication and administration of aid to the clubs. The caveat that I want to put here is that all of these positions sound like they're really intense and that there's a lot, and certainly there is some sort of time commitment to anything that you want to do if you want to do it well. But, we will set realistic expectations for the year and for what we think we can accomplish when we get together in the spring. So I don't want anyone to be freaked out by what you see on the board. If you're genuinely interested in any of these positions, I invite you to talk and ask questions. And yeah, please interrupt me if you have questions as we go along as well. So go ahead. The district governor does have a couple of things that are kind of required attendance that you might need to be available for. You may attend the Key Club convention that's coming up right away in March, which is why we had to get this election going. It's March 20th through 22nd. The Circle K governor is invited to speak Sunday night at their banquet, and that's going to be in Billings. And, we will arrange for, your registration and stuff to be taken care of. If you're able to do that. That's not a deal breaker if you can't make that, because obviously that's coming up real soon. But we could, but the one thing that is kind of a deal breaker is that you must attend the Governor's Administrators Training Conference in Indianapolis, April 7th through the 10th, and that is an all expense paid situation. So don't worry about that. But it's a really amazing time. You will get to meet the governors of the 29 other districts in Circle K International that are from all over the country, and a few from international districts as well. And the international president will meet you and train you, and you will form lifelong friendships with your class of governors, and it's pretty amazing. So that's coming up. Plane tickets need to be bought. So that's why we are also having the election this week. We are hoping to put together a spring training retreat. We have asked the international trustee right now. We have Caitlin from Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, And some of you have probably talked to her throughout the year. She's done a great job of having meetings and supporting us as a district. But we have requested a visit for her to come out April 22nd through 24th to have your first district board meeting and your spring training, basically. And, you know, we can make that shorter or longer, whatever we think we need. That's totally up in the air. And we're gonna, you know, but that is something we're hoping to do also. And then you may attend the Circle K International Convention in Austin, Texas, July 24th through 27th. You get to reunite with the governors that you met at GATSI and elect the new international board, and it's a fun time. So you know, not all of those dates only apply to the governor, but you know, the first two kind of do. So go ahead and next next slide. District Secretary Treasurer. The Secretary Treasurer shall keep all records of all meetings of the District Board of Officers. This person shall submit a report, ... there was more there, as the governor and district board may require. So it's your standard Secretary Treasurer job. You'll keep minutes of board meetings and keep official records for the district. You'll produce the club directory just so everyone can get a hold of each other. And with Kiwanis members and Key Club, you know, contacts. So, and then you can provide club education on dues and financial matters. Something next year that's happening is Circle K International is actually changing its whole due structures. I think if you're a president, you know that the club sends in a club fee, and it's for Carroll it's like $400, and I think the big universities like $650. But they're moving away from that. Starting next year, we're going to go back to individual member dues. So each person is going to pay dues, and clubs will work on that. But that'll be a big educational change that will need a strong leader in that position to help us through that and educate the clubs on that. So any questions yet? Anybody? Okay. Webmaster. The webmaster shall keep charge of the district website and any other form of electronic media on behalf of the district. I like that they kind of worded that a little bit, you know, vaguely, because since we, you know, have these bylaws, electronic media and bulletins and things have changed, and the way we communicate have changed a lot. So, you know, not everyone relies on paper newsletters anymore, but this will work with this person to oversee the web and social media presence of the district, to publicize the work of the district board, publicize news from the clubs, and produce bulletins to clubs and members. Kathy Tutty, I'd be in huge trouble with Dave Curry today, wouldn't I?
Why?
Because I'm reading these slides verbatim.
I was actually thinking exactly that same thing, but I wasn't going to say anything.
Would you like to explain to them what I my big transgression for the evening?
What you stepped in?
Yeah.
So one of the principles of public speaking, like one of the important things about public speaking, is that if I put a slide up on the screen and I say, okay, here's, and I'm going to read it word for word. It's pretty much assuming that you don't know how to read. So rather than having someone read it to you, the thing that's the best is putting the slide up and letting people read it themselves.
So I'm going to apologize to everyone for reading all these slides verbatim, because we totally made fun of everybody all the rest of the weekend at our Kiwanis convention we had this weekend for doing exactly what I've just done. Yep. So I will let you guys read the fine print about the Council of Presidents, but I'll just leave that with saying that it might be news to some folks that club presidents are automatically members of the district board. So that's kind of cool. So I really think that makes us unique. But yeah, we need everybody's, you know, we need everybody's input and guidance, and who knows our members better than their club presidents. So they're an integral part of the district board as well. All right, very good. And I did mention briefly before the district committees, that's something that the governor and the executive team will appoint from interested parties. You know, you can be a club member, you can be a club officer and want to help the district with these committees. And if you're really passionate about different things, you know, there's lots of different interest areas for you. So membership development, education, Kiwanis family relations, and service. And all of those committees are also described, and all these jobs are also described in our Montana District bylaws. And if anyone does not have a copy of those and would like to see them, just shoot me an email and I would be happy to provide those to you. All right, go ahead. Things we can do as a district. You will see up there, we've talked a little bit about exciting things we can do as a district. And here are just some of the ideas and some of the things that it would be really neat if we had a good board structure for us to accomplish. And I think, there's just a lot that can be said about supporting each other and the friendships that we'll make and the inspiration we can give each other, but also many hands make light work. And if you, wanted to put together a very meaningful, large scale service project that all the clubs come together in Montana and do, that would be a really incredible, inspiring, experience, but it's up to you and what you guys want to do as a district. So anyway, we'll go ahead and next slide there. So important dates for everyone. We are aiming to have our election night on Thursday, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a second. April 1st is the beginning of the new Circle K administrative year, and so officially, once you're elected, you're kind of in training mode, and then April 1st, it's all you. So, and then you can see the other dates there. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some of those things. So go ahead. That's my contact information, my phone number and my email if you guys would like to reach out and ask questions if you didn't want to ask questions in front of the whole group. But yeah, that's kind of our spiel on that. I guess I did want to kind of ask, throw a few questions out at you guys. But in terms of talking about a district structure and having a district board, what are you guys most excited about the possibilities of doing? Anyone? Help me out.
Not everybody at once.
I guess it would just be collaborating. I think that's the biggest thing. Montana is such a large state. They can feel like each club is isolated. I know like COVID is isolated us even more, and just I guess allowing just to get back to a sense of normalcy. And I think developing the board back to how it was previously could help us bring back that sense of normalcy and do some good for the state.
That was amazing, Henry. Thank you. Yes.
Expanding, maybe adding new clubs to Montana and just getting more members in each club that are already developed and stuff. Then with more students comes like bigger opportunities, whether that's like internationally or like better, like more people coming to conventions in the state and stuff like that.
Incredible. That is amazing. Yes, that is absolutely something that would be great to do, some expansion. We actually are in a need of expansion for a number of reasons, and so that would be very great. Amaya, did you have anything to add from Bozeman?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I mean, you kind of touched on it, but our big thing is like we want to do service for others. When we all come together, we can do a lot more service when we're getting people engaged, whether they're ones that we've had around for a while or ones that are newly interested, then we can all kind of come together and we can do a lot more. And that's a lot more time. If, there's one more person, that's however many extra hours and those kinds of things. So it's just kind of cool to see that.
Sweet. Yeah. Is there anybody else here wants to add anything at Carroll or? Kathy Teddy?
Yes, ma'am.
Some wise words of inspiration for these great folks.
Can you turn that so I can see them?
Yeah.
That'd be great. It's kind of weird talking to Kaylin because I know that she knows all the stuff that I could say to you guys. I think the biggest opportunity is because there are so few members right now, everybody can have a leadership role. And it's just a matter of what leadership role you're most passionate about, but also what leadership role is going to make the biggest difference for the district. The whole idea of Circle K, you guys probably know, is to give you an opportunity to be of service somewhere where it makes a difference while you're in college, because college isn't always a whole lot of fun. There might be people who try to make it fun, but most people don't. And you have a huge opportunity with the administrator that you have, because Kaylin has been in the Key Club, in Circle K, and is a member of Kiwanis, and is actually a distinguished president of her Kiwanis Club. So she's familiar with all of the different resources that might be available. And I mean, she got me to get on a Zoom call with you guys at 8:00 at night after I just came home from a convention. And I'm not as young as Kaylin is. It's been a couple of decades since I've been in a seat in a college to go to school for anything. So for those of you at Carroll, my sister is your volleyball and interim softball head coach, Mo Boyle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
And I'm wearing Carroll College sweats as we speak. But I do have a Tommy Touchdown t-shirt for MSU. So I got you guys covered.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Got to support that Butte kid. I just think there are so many things that you guys could do. And when it comes to that one section, that one page that talked about a webmaster, you guys could be a webmaster in your sleep. We can't find anybody who can be a webmaster for the district. Most of, like, Kaylin and I throw the average age off, and she's younger than me. The average age of a Kiwanian in Montana right now is over 65. So the other thing that you guys provide is the youth that's needed, so that the things that we can work on and the projects that we have in mind can actually get completed. And I wanted to say that family coordinator, the Kiwanis family coordinator, that really is working with the Key Club kids. So in Helena, Helena Capital, and Helena High, and East Helena. In Bozeman, they're working on a club at Gallatin, but there's a club in Belgrade and a club in Bozeman. And then there are builders clubs in some of the middle schools, and there are K kids in some of the elementary schools. All of those, plus your Kiwanis clubs that sponsor you guys, are partners with you guys. So if you have some project you want to do, one way to like, we doubled the money that the Montana Tech Circle K could make, because they'd come to us and we'd just match whatever they had. So that it's a way to really make the effort worthwhile and not have you guys working on it by yourselves. So, and if anybody can do it, it's you.
Yeah. I think, we just have something so special and amazing here by having the Kiwanis family. I mean, what other thing can you join as a elementary school or a middle school kid and, like, take it with you for the rest of your life? What's mad at me? There, I got it. And, find a family to be a part of. I'm a Kiwanis member, I was a Circle K, I was a Key Clubber, and I just wanted to tell you that, like, as Circle K members, you are really important to us as Kiwanians, and you are very valuable. You are such a worthy investment of our time and energy to help develop you as leaders for, the world. And you guys do such amazing service, and more often than not, you put us to shame, and you inspire us, because you're out there doing that, and you have amazing hearts of service, and we really, really need you, and we really, really need your help, because I can already see, looking around on the room and hearing all the things that you guys have brought, you have such amazing talents, and we would be honored and blessed if you would share your time and talents with us, because I realize this is a big ask to ask you to come and help us. You're not swimming in lots of free time. You are, busy people that have a lot of things going on. So I really hope that you will have something has piqued your interest, and that, you want to be part of this, part of the amazing thing that we're starting to move forward with. And I'm so excited and honored to be able to work with you guys. And I hope that we'll have a really good time. And does anyone else have any questions before we wrap this up? I guess I will talk about election procedure really quickly one more time. Usually the district board elections are done at conventions that we have every year in the spring. We haven't had a convention since actually 2 years ago tonight, February 28th, 2020. We had a small convention in Bozeman.
Bozeman.
Yep. But the actual last multi-day convention that we had was hosted here in 2019 by Carroll College, by you guys. So, so what we're doing instead, one more year before we plan an awesome convention for next year, is that we're going to just have one more Zoom meeting instead of getting together. And I do realize now that we can't have a productive election if people aren't able to come. So I think what I'm going to do, the bylaws lay out that your presidents are members of the district board, so they are automatically delegates to the convention. So presidents are allowed to vote, and then each club needs to name 2 delegates to come to the election meeting and vote for the candidates. So, and then if anyone is interested in running in anything particular, please reach out to me sometime this week, just so I know what we're going into, you know, and if you have any questions, I can help answer those as well. Contested elections are great. You know, this is democracy. Give the people a choice. If you want to run for something, but somebody else is, don't let that scare you off. But also, like Kathy said, there is more than likely a job for everyone. So, what I need from you guys soon is to go ahead and decide who your 2 delegates are going to be from each club, not including the president, who is already a delegate. And then I'm going to send out a reminder to those people just to make sure that right now our election time and Zoom is scheduled for Thursday night at 8 p.m. If that does not work for everyone or anyone, it's not going to be useful. So I will probably send out another like doodle. It will be Thursday at some time. Maybe it could be a little earlier. Maybe it could be later, whatever works for you guys. You know, I'm a night owl. I can be late. So just whatever fits into your amazing busy schedule. So again, I appreciate your time and talents tonight. I really think this was great. And I'm sorry I've droned on longer than I've already wanted to. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. My email was up there, and I think you probably all received an email. I recorded this tonight. I'm going to put it on our Facebook page. I don't know if anyone actually uses Facebook. Nobody. Yeah. See, there we go. That's why we need a good webmaster. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much. Sophie, do you have anything to add? Do you want to say thanks for?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here, and I hope that you guys are interested, and anyone who's going to watch this later, I hope you're interested in running for the board. I think it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm really glad Kaylin is here to like guide us, and so we're really a round of applause for her for being here and educating us on this, because I know it's a great opportunity. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you at the election.